It's all gone wrong. It has all gone wrong. We're struggling. We've dropped down to 7th in the league. We've got a big crunch game to be against RB Leipzig. We win this, we qualify for Champions League for the next stage, and then we can focus on trying to beat Manchester City. I don't know what to do. Hey everybody, here, welcome back to episode 84 of Oldham to Ohm, and yes, things have gone horribly wrong, and that's why I need you to subscribe to this channel, because your subscription and liking this video can help us get back on form, because at this point, I've got nothing else. It's been bad. Okay, we've had some wins. We beat Rotherham 5-0. They are second bottom of the table. We then played Malmo, beat them 4-0. These are expected wins. We then had an absolute horror run, this 3 here. Conceded 6 goals and scored 1 in 3 games. 2 losses to Tottenham and to Villa. I don't know what was going on. We're just terrible. We then had a morale-boosting 16-0 win over Abbey Hay. Just a bit friendly. And that got us back on track by beating Fulham 4-0, but they're 17th in the league. We then struggled to get a draw against Brentford. We're needing a penalty in the 89th minute, for crying out loud. It's ridiculous. And then frustrated by Hull again in the FA Cup, only getting past them 1-0. And then 1-1 draw with Newcastle as well. Once again, having to come from behind, getting a man sent off late as well didn't help. So we have actually tumbled all the way down. Look at this. Boom. 7th in the league. Absolutely. I mean, we were cruising at the top. Champions League football now looks in trouble. There's only 15 games left of the season. It's going to take a lot to get back up here. A lot. We are in crisis mode. Tactics-wise, there's been a few little tweaks here. We've shifted everything to come sort of more so down the left. It was asymmetrical to the right before. The wing-backs are now on support, and I can't remember when I did that. I may have done that here or here. But to top that all off as well, we've got some pretty bad injuries at the moment as well. Peter Fenlon, he is out for 2 weeks with the flu. Now we've got the likes of Alberts, Brewsterville, Chukwuemeka. They're all coming back from injuries as well. They all make the bench, but at an absolute pinch, they do. But anyway, Unison goal, Chris at Rice back. And the Rice Krispies are back. Rashad Guerrero lands, Gokhan, Lafidi, Sorensen, Hasek, Jose Carlos, and Galvez. We have Musa and Cheju off at the African Nations as well. So it is... January, we're not doing anything transfer-wise. We don't have a lot of money. Well, we've got 14 million. Last time I checked, it was 4. Okay, so we have got some money. That's annoying because there was someone who I actually wanted to buy, but we couldn't afford him, and he's gone to RB Leipzig. Where is he? This guy, Ahmed Akyol. I wanted to sign this guy. He was at Hertha. They've picked him up. Okay, 30 million. All right, maybe. Anyway, I could have got him a loan, but just things aren't going right. Just accept it. Let's just go and play the game, and hopefully we win. First highlight, as I shout some encouragement, is a free kick to Leipzig. Eunice, a serious question mark over Eunice. But in saying that, yes, West Ham beat us 5-1 and Aston Villa beat us 3-0, but we're struggling to score goals at the moment. And that's a problem. That is a real big problem. You know, a couple of poor choices like this here, giving up possession, but then not being able to really put any pressure on the other team has that's hurt us. And the thing is as well, yes, okay, we're pumping Rotherham and Fulham and Malmo, but games like we were expected to win quite easily. It's the games. Spurs, Villa, they're the ones we should like. They're the tougher games that we have, and they're the ones that we're not doing anything on. we're not getting any results, and that's a problem. Newcastle, we should win that one. Brentford, we should be winning that one. And Laffy has just got himself red carded. God damn. Oh. This makes it really, really difficult. Really, really difficult. Because we need to play the two midfield pivots. I feel otherwise it really doesn't work. When it rains, it pours. I was wondering if they've got what's his name? Oh, Jose Bellman. Remember Jose Bellman? Yeah. He played for us for one season. Just we're lucky to scrape a draw here, I think, at this. I think a draw would be a really good result here. Come on, lads. We're a man down, but come on. We have got a playoff spot. We have secured that, but got one game left against Real Madrid. I don't want to, I don't want that playoff spot. I want a qualification spot. And I think winning here today can probably seal it. That was my hope. That's why I brought you back for the Leipzig game and Man City. Otherwise, it would have been the Real Madrid game. But come on, where was the cross? Where was it? It should have just been just across there, and now we're in trouble. But we lost that shadow striker role as well because of the red card. That was inevitable. It was inevitable. Right. René Galvez is on a 6.2. Bring Beresford on. We'll just push him into the middle. Jose Carlos is on a 6.2 as well. Yay! Everyone's playing so great. So great. All right. Cunha, and I think we can do that. Sorensen's probably a bit better. Actually, you know what? Actually, let's just all just cancel that and start all the way back from the beginning again. Right, substitution o'clock it is. René Galvez on a 6.2. We're going to bring Mark Beresford on for him. Shift that there. A left back spot, it is going to be Scott Galloway on for Jose Carlos. And we'll push Lanz up to the top, even though he's not playing great on a 6.3. Other than that, it's just not a lot to go around, is there? Just not a lot to go around. And we'll just leave it as it is with those for the moment. Mark Beresford has been a bit of a shining light, to be honest. He has played really well in the games he's been brought on, but I am thinking we may need a whole new tactical tweak. I've been tweaking it a little bit, but maybe not that much. Maybe it's a whole new tactical vision. And we go from there. Sorry about that. I just had a small little sneezing fit, but hopefully it leads to it leads to nothing. It leads to absolutely diddly squat. Lands now throw in this. This could be our last roll of the dice. Bellman headers away. Guerrero, Rashad, Krisic. Come on, mate. Krisic lands. If that was an actual proper inside forward, we score. And there it is. 1-0. We lose. Right, it's what it looks like at the moment. We've got one game left against Real Madrid. They've qualified, which is good, but I mean, realistically, we're probably all right. 16 points and our goal difference is probably enough to save us. But, I mean, it wouldn't take much. We're probably okay against Real Madrid. A loss. That's our first loss as well. A loss and a first, oh my God, we've had 5 wins. But I mean, a loss against Real Madrid, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We would probably still qualify in the top 8. But my plan was to win this game and that not be a problem. But on to Manchester City now. I'm ready to get hurt again. Right, Man City now. And we're down a few men. We're down a few men. We've obviously got Lafiti. He is suspended. Fenlon obviously injured. Guerrero, he got suspended. He got sent off in a game as well. I think it was a Brentford game. I can't remember anymore. But here it is. And we've got some tired players as well, which is great. I might make some last minute changes then. We might actually bring on Adrian for Sorensen. And we'll shift Beresford up there. Other than that, Lands can probably go at left back, I reckon. No, let's go Ortega to left back and Krisic like that. And then we will put Benny Couto on the bench. There we are. There it is. So we've got Eunice, Ortega, Richard, Vermeulen, Krisic, Gokin, Signoni, Jose Carlos, Hasek, Adrian, and Galvez up front. Do I want Galvez up front, or do we want... you know what? We're going to put Galvez out onto the right. Jose Carlos up front, and we're going to move Alberts to start. Yep. Some final little changes there, some little tweaks. But it really all started when we lost to Man City in our first game against them in the season, way back then. We that's when it has all gone downhill. We'll see how we go in this game, and it could be. I mean, we've got Real Madrid next. Maybe that is. It would have been good if we beat Leipzig. We could have then gone for a tactical change against Real Madrid in a game that really didn't mean much. But at the moment, as it stands, we're in trouble. As we lose the ball there, Haaland and Bus combining, and God, that could have been 1-0 to Man City already within a minute. Maybe I just relied too much on young kids, but I don't feel like that's the problem. It's definitely not the problem. Maybe I don't know. Hero was, let's do a treble. Let's do 2 trebles. 2 trebles. We're lucky to win bloody anything this season at this rate. I mean, we're not going to win the Premier League. Champions League is obviously, I don't think it matters at the moment because we can't beat the better teams. Here comes Jose Carlos on a bit of a break here. Is this going to be a goal? It is. Jose Carlos. Get in. We catch Man City on a bit of a break there. Apologies. I'm having a little bit of a sneezy attack and... It's making the video a bit jumpy, so we do apologise. But, as I was saying, we can't beat the better teams in the Premier League, so how can we beat the better teams in the Champions League? We've drawn Southampton in the FA Cup, which is another Premier League team. I know it was Hull in the 3rd round, but Southampton in the 4th round, an easy game would be good. But leading against Man City here 1-0 is positive stuff. So watch us beat Man City here, and then I'm going to have to be like, actually, maybe I don't need to change the tactic, he says, as Man City get on the board here. Throw it coming a mile away. Absolute mile away, that one. I don't want to watch any more of that. We're done. Thank you. Goodbye. Just realised I skipped straight past halftime. But anyway, we've had halftime, and this is the second half, obviously, because that's generally how most football games go. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. And, when you're down on your luck, it's those kinds of things that just go against you and you miss the shots and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely some sort of tactical overhaul, I am thinking, after this City game. Definitely. We are now even out of the European spots. My God. Right, we'll make some substitutions. Albert's loving it on a 6.2. David Hasek's not playing well either. We're going to bring Jimenez on for him. Galvez. Oh, God, I'm just going to take everybody off who's... I was going to say I'm going to take everyone off who's playing crap, but that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. There you go. 5 substitutions. All done and dusted. Now we just see the rest of the game out. Sit back and... This is going to finish like this, isn't it? It's the chances. It's like, yes, Man City have scored 2 goals. But defensively, they haven't been great. But like in attacking, we have 2 shots on target. 2 shots on target. I mean, that is not a Premier League winning team getting 2 shots on target, even against Man City. Have given away a bloody penalty. Giving away a penalty. Oh, geez. Lost for words. Absolutely lost for words. That is, I mean, God, I was going to say that's one of our worst performances, but you haven't seen the game against West Ham. Jesus, that was awful. I mean, look at this. How do you expect to win anything with an XG of 0.4? That's just crap. Well, it makes for some pretty sorry reading here. 41 points as we continue just to tumble down the leagues. We just competitions, and we'll just go with the Premier League. Look at this. Since the beginning of December, we've won 2 games. 2 games. I mean, if you go back to that West Ham game in November, we're looking at what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In 12 games, we've won 4. Won 4, drawn 2 in 12 games. Terrible. So it was cruising. We had this little blip here, and we thought, no, that's not a problem. And then, oh my god, I think we've got to tweak some of these tactics here. I've got to do a tactic change. I don't know what it is. So Oldham to home. Do we go back there? Do we ditch the shadow striker who's been so effective for us? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you suggest. I don't know anymore. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.